Okay. Hello everybody. Happy Thursday. Thank you all for joining today. I'm going to wait a few seconds for more people to join the call. Na 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 na. Hey. Hi. Hello everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome. So, today I am so excited to have one of my students, oh hi Valentina, I'm so excited to have one of my students, Paola, join us today. We're going to not only talk about the process of preparing for Pointe shoes, but also what it means to Paola to go on Pointe. As the director of Transformación Ballet, I was not always sure how or if my girls would have the opportunity to go on Pointe shoes just because of the sheer expense of being on Pointe and the type of flooring that we're working with. However, God has provided, as God always provides, and I'm very excited to say that through our Pointe Shoe Collection campaign, we're getting close to our goal, very close to our goal, to give our girls the opportunity to be on Pointe shoes and to have that experience dancing on Pointe, even if they're going to dance on Pointe once to twice, 1 to 2 hours a week. But either way, it would not be possible without any of you. So, without further ado, I'm going to bring on Paola here. Da-na-na-na-na. And then we're going to bring on the director of Peak Pac New Jersey Ballet, and they are going to share with us a little bit about a scholarship that Paola and 2 other of her little compañeras, her little classmates, have also won, which includes their first pair of Pointe shoes, which you're so excited about. So let's bring on Paola. One second, there we go. Oops. Let's see how, let me, oh, this is not working how I thought it would. 1 second. Just need to bring, okay, figuring this out, people, figuring this out. Bear with me. Paola, if you can please send me a request to join. I just had it, but the option keeps moving. There it is. Okay. Oh, hey Joseph, I see a few people on here who are also ballet godparents, and honestly, without you guys, it would not be possible to have this program. Oops. And it would also not be possible to be able to provide not only dance classes, but also academic support, meaning scholarships and school supplies to the kids most in need. And not only that, but also all of the other activities that we do, including, well, before traveling with the kids, so many kids don't have the opportunity to travel, and also the ballet Bible studies that we do, because there is an environment and a space where we're able to do that, just to share the love of Jesus with the kids. So I thank you everyone for all your donations and prayers. Prayers are always so helpful. So let's bring in Paola and her mom too. I'm so excited to have her mom here with us today as well. It's so important, the parents' collaboration. Just waiting. Hi!
Hi, Christine.
Good morning. How are you two doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm
excited.
Yay!
Christine.
Of course. Well, before we start, can you just show the amazing view from Guatemala that you guys have there?
Of course. I'm gonna change.
So beautiful. Can you tell us a little bit about what it looks like in Guatemala?
Yeah, Guatemala is so beautiful. You know why? There are our volcanoes, the lake, and so much mountains and houses.
Lots of volcanoes and houses, and there's forests too, right?
I love so much Guatemala.
Oh, yeah. Guatemala is such a beautiful place, also with many beautiful people and beautiful hearts in all of the people too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, Paola, I wanted to first show everybody what it looks like out there in Guatemala, but I wanted to first have your mom talk a little bit about what it means to have you in ballet and why she supports you being in ballet. And then after that, I will ask you a few questions about what you have been doing to start Pointe Shoes.
Okay, so my mom let me get ballet classes because she loves ballet too, and she know that I will be a beautiful ballerina. And it's like, yeah, I am in shock because I don't know what to say. I am like saying, okay, she is gonna ask me. I'm gonna just punch it. Um, she let I don't know. It's because she loved me so much, and he want I can study ballet, and because Miss Christine was the second teacher I have on ballet, and it's like another opportunity for my daughter, and I am like, yeah, yeah.
Oh, and Yvonne, if you can tell us a little bit about what qualities you see coming from ballet, aside from learning how to dance, what different characteristics Paola has learned through the dance program.
Que le digas qué cualidades has visto dentro del programa de ballet.
Paola feels so happy every day when she take classes, ballet classes. So I see she um, really exciting with this class. I don't know how to express exactly, but I'm trying. She loved it. She loved ballet class. So um, she cuando eras pequeña, when she was little, she see the first class and she loved it, loved it. So con mi compromiso, I'm
My job.
no, I am really excited with my daughter. So I have muchas expectativas. I have too much dreams with she. So about ballet. So I thank you, Miss Christine, for all about you do with childrens. In Guatemala is very very happy you are here in Guatemala. He does all you know about ballet. Thank you so much, Christine. I
Of
really
course.
appreciate it.
Of course. And also, I know that people don't always realize it, but ballet teaches so much discipline and responsibility. I don't know if you can talk a little bit about the discipline and responsibility Paula has learned this past year. I know we talked about it before together, but I don't know if you can expand or elaborate a little bit on how Paula has been able to become more disciplined and responsible and focus on her goals since she has to now juggle ballet and helping out at your restaurant and also all of her schoolwork and helping in the house as well.
Te dijo que le hablara sobre qué es lo que más la responsabilidad.
Discipline, discipline, and responsibility. You know, you see the call. We are later. Sorry, that discipline is very important with my daughter, and she learned with you. Very very disciplined. Thank you so much for that.
Of course,
And
and
and you know what? You are so special. You are very kindness and very how do you say sociality, you know, in humanity. I don't know how
oh,
but you are very
yeah.
special about that in Christian. Christian person. So that's very important for us. So thank you so
Oh.
much for that, and thank you for do that for my daughter. Thank you, de verdad. Thank you so much.
Oh, of course. And thank you for bringing me into your home too. I mean, going to Guatemala wouldn't be the same without having families like yours that make me feel the also make me feel share the love of God with me, and then it keeps on, I don't know, everyone keeps sharing the love, and then it's not just dance that we're learning from each other, we're learning how to grow as individuals together, and that's one thing that I love about working with all of the girls, and with Paola too. You're such a natural leader, and you're such a strong little girl with so many talents. Who knows what you're going to do in the future? God has so many opportunities for you in
Thank
store,
you
for
so
sure.
much.
Of course. So, dun, 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 now, Paula, we are going to ask you a few questions about this new scholarship. So, can you tell us about the scholarship that you got right now, and how you feel about this winning another scholarship? It's your second one.
It's like I was saying, I am in shock. I'm so excited. I just want to cry, to shout. I don't know what to do. I'm really so excited. Thank you for Pig Ballet. Um, I just love you, and thank you, Miss Christine, because you're like I said when I won my second scholarship. I said you pass hours on Instagram looking for our teachers. So that's why I'm so thankfully with all, especially with God and my parents, because they gave me opportunity to study ballet, and that's why I have a scholarship now.
Yeah, it's amazing. Okay, and Paula, can you tell me how you feel about finally having the opportunity after working really hard to go on Pointe, to use Pointe shoes? What will it mean to you to be able to use Pointe shoes?
It's a symbol that you, your job, my job, it's I work too hard to get punches. I was talking to my mom last year that, oh mom, I don't know if I'm gonna get punches, but I will work too much because I want to use it. I want to have my punches, and I just said, please God, give me all my time, all my how do you say, force?
Strength?
Yeah, all to be strong to practice all days. And I said, oh mom, look, I can use punches because my fingers are better than last
Toes.
year.
Your toes.
My toes.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I am just so happy. I I can't tell you how I feel because it's like too much.
oh,
I'm
I'm
just
so happy.
excited. I just want to be thankfully.
Oh,
And oh,
yes, yes, and I want to also thank you, Paula, for always being an example to all of the other students that we have, and also thank you to all of the donors who support us financially to be able to exist and who are sending Pointe shoes. So Paula's getting her first pair from Peak Pack, New Jersey, and we're doing our fitting tonight. Ah! And then after that, we're just so grateful for people who are sending in Pointe shoes so that these girls can have the continued opportunity to keep dancing on Pointe, because without you, it's not possible at all. So, Paula, can you tell us, I know you've been working so hard, what you've been doing to strengthen your feet outside of ballet and outside of pre-Pointe classes? What exercises have you been doing on your own?
okay. I was doing really best and all exercise about punches. Miss Christine, when we were we were taking classes on YouTube, um, she showed us how to practice. So when she said homework for today, 15 50 practice relevant player. So I did like 100 for that, and then it's like now you need to do just point a little bit or something like that, and I will make 200 and 300, and sometimes all Wednesday I make 700 of that.
700 plie releves, Paola.
That's right.
That's why your feet have changed so incredibly. Not only for the plie releve and eleve combinations, but also all of these other pre-point exercises that you've been working so hard to do. And and also, if anyone wants to see the before and after picture, it's on the Instagram feed. You just have to scroll and it says congratulations, Paola, because Paola, your feet naturally are not very flexible and are not high arched, but you worked so hard to shape your foot into the type of foot that you need for pointe shoes because you saw the goal that you wanted and you went towards it. And I am so proud of you. And if you see in the comments, so many people are so proud of you for working so hard. I told you to go 1 mile, and every time you went 4 miles because you want it that hard. And you're exactly the type of person that can have a huge opportunity to become the next ballet teacher or the next dancer because there's so much opportunity for growth in Sololá, Guatemala, and in the whole country. And if you didn't decide to do those 700 plie releve and pointe exercises by yourself because you wanted to get your pointe shoes so bad, and if Peak Pack New Jersey Ballet didn't choose you for scholarship, and if all the other people didn't send in their pointe shoes, you would not have the opportunity to start pointe and to continuously be on pointe, as is going to be the future. So you're part of history because there's never been a group of girls in Sololá to dance on pointe shoes together. And who knows, maybe we'll have shows for the community on pointe shoes. It's going to be something that's never happened with girls from Sololá. And so I just want to congratulate you and thank you to everybody who made this possible. It's so exciting. So also, Paola, so being from the province of Sololá, there are multiple languages that are spoken there. Can you tell us a little bit about the different languages that you speak?
Guatemala language, I just speak my first language, that is Cachiquel. My dad speak Cachiquel. My dad's parents speak Cachiquel. So he wanted I learn Cachiquel because it's too important to speak my first language. And then I learned Spanish with my mom because she speaks Spanish. My dad went to the United States, so he wanted to. I learned English too. So now I learn English, and I was learning French, but my teacher she went to the United States, so I did not take more classes with her. but my dad wanted that I can be like, it's like Miss Christine too,
To be able to interact with others, or
that's
mm-hmm. So Paola, oh sorry.
You can talk.
I think that the people here, guys, comment if you know what Cachiquel is. If not, we can ask Paola to give us an example of what Cachiquel sounds like. If anyone wants to hear, just say yes, comment sí or yes. I think I want you to give us an example. So let's see, Paola. Maybe you can say, "Good morning. I love to dance." How do you say that in Cachiquel? Oh. And how do you say that in Spanish?
Buenos días. A mí me gusta mucho bailar.
And in English?
Good morning. I love to dance ballet.
So all of these 3 languages, as you can hear, the semantics is very different. They are not. So sometimes people might ask if Cachiquel and Spanish are related languages, but they're not, because Cachiquel is a local indigenous Mayan language from Guatemala, and Spanish is from Europe in Spain, which has Latin roots. So the roots are not the same, and they sound very different. Could you say it again? Good morning, I love to dance. Could you say that again in Cachiquel and in Spanish so we can hear the difference?
Okay. Just I love to dance.
Yeah, or whatever you want to say. Just say it in Kakchikel and then in Spanish.
No falta un cacho de chinchajo. A mí me gusta mucho bailar.
Yeah, thank you, Paula. You're giving us also a language lesson. We're learning so much today. Awesome. So, I would like to take a moment to ask anyone in the audience. You can ask a question to Paula about dancing in Guatemala or what she looks most forward to with her pointe shoes. Feel free to leave those here in the comments. And then after that, we're actually going to bring in the director of Peak Park, New Jersey Ballet, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about why they decided to give the opportunity to Paola and her other two classmates to have a scholarship, dance with them, and train on pointe, and also be fitted and have their first set of pointe shoes, pair of pointe shoes, as a donation, as a gift to them. So let's see if we have any questions from the audience for Paula or for me about the dance program. So as I mentioned before, Transformación Ballet exists to create community, discipline, and share the love of Christ with these kids in the community in Guatemala. And it's amazing because I'm not only teaching this to the students, but they're also teaching me in so many ways. And so it's so important, or it's very important to always recognize the culture around you, especially if you're going into a culture to share a talent that God has given you. And I'm just so blessed to always have feedback from the mothers and the fathers to help me be able to grow and support these girls and boys in the most appropriate way that not only shares the love of Christ, but also is teaching them many values that they can use in the world as they grow up. Oh, question for you, Paula.
Paula, ¿quieres una carrera en ballet, maestra o profesional?
Let me
Of
say that in
course
English.
I want.
Sorry. So Ballet and Hamsters, which is Miss Sabina, who's one of our volunteer ballet teachers who actually won the Point People Mentorship Program last semester, and that's how we connected with her. She asked Paula, do you want a career in ballet as a teacher or as a professional? Okay, go, Paula. You can answer in Spanish and then you can answer in English.
Okay. I really not know. Maybe like, yeah, I know, a professional teacher.
Awesome.
Professional.
And you can answer in English too.
What?
And why? So why is that what your dream is?
Okay. I want to be a teacher and a professional too because I love ballet. I love to dance and make happy people. I love to, like my dad said, to see on all people a smile. I really love smiles. It's my favorite part of the humans. And that's why I want to be a teacher. I want to give them an opportunity like Miss Christine to us for the one that they don't know about how do I say about ballet, about my friends, my school friends, they love ballet, but their parents don't want that I can teach them, and I want to teach them because they are happy when I teach them, and a professional because I can have I can share they people can share so much clap with me. And I want to be an escenario, like a song.
Stage.
Yeah, stage.
Yeah, and the first time that you danced on a stage, was that when we went to Shela?
Yeah.
Yeah, so also thank you to everybody who supported our opportunity to dance at the National Dance Conference. This was Paula's first time dancing on an actual stage because for us we do it at the town hall every year, and it was the first time for all of our kids to be in a professional theater and not only be there backstage but dance on the stage, and that's an incredible life-changing opportunity and also opens your mind to the arts and the possibilities of what the arts is and how you can appreciate and share them, especially being from a small town where there aren't the funds or the culture of art really or dance. And I think, let's see if there's another question here. Don't see any more questions. Thank you for the question, Miss Savina. Also, let's see here. Paula, if you can share with us how do you feel when you teach dance? And can you share with us a little bit about your dance group? So Paula is not the only one of our students. We actually have 2 students who started their own dance group in their community that teaches dance to their neighbors and their family, to other little kids who don't have the possibility to join the dance class, maybe because their parents can't take them or transportation. But Paula, tell us, why did you start a little dance group in your neighborhood?
Okay, my neighbors said they know that I have ballet classes, so they said, can you teach us please ballet? We love ballet. And I said, of course, why not? And I have like my dad make like me a bar outside. No, it's not a bar, but it's for I just it for a bar. Yeah, it's a what and um like I was saying, I want to make happy people. I love to see smiles. So I said, of course. So we can start, and we start with the hands positions.
Uh-huh.
So first, second, third, you know what? And then with the fit positions. So there was we learned, and they want to with her parents say, Mommy, Daddy, I learned some ballet. And they're like, what? You learn ballet? It's like, what's that? Are you really crazy? And something like that. And they didn't like the opportunity. They did not like the opportunity that I gave them. Yeah.
But do you know what? As cultures change and as people understand more and more what ballet is, they might be more open to the idea because there was never ballet. For example, there was never ballet in Sololá. There was only ballet before in the past, only in Panajachel. There was never ballet in Santiago or San Pedro before ballet went there. So maybe in the future, Paula, whatever, if you want to continue teaching dance, you can be the person that brings dance there and educates them to understand how positive and how healthy ballet can be because it shares not only how you feel, but it's an exercise, and you can also help other people boost their confidence and their self-esteem through dance. And it's all about, as everything in life, education, so that people better understand what ballet is and how it can be danced.
Yeah, that's true.
Awesome. Well, if there are no other questions for Paula, do you have anything that you'd like to say to the audience that's watching? I know we have a bunch of people that have come in and out of the call on these last minutes.
Okay, I just want to thank you guys because you are here hearing my story, hearing about my project, hearing about what I want to just point choose. So thank you very much. Thank you, Miss Christine, and I love you and just love you.
Oh, I love you too so much, Paola. And Yvonne, I love you all so much.
Love you. Thank you for everything, Miss Christine.
Of course.
And all teachers. Thank you very much. I really
Yes.
appreciate it. I really proud about you, about my daughter. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, and I'll see you guys tonight at the Pointe Shoe fitting. So now we're going to bring on the director of Peak Park, New Jersey. And Paola, if you want to ask some questions from the chat, feel free to. Okay, thank you. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah.
Love you.
Okay, let's bring her on. Dun, 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 dun. Figuring this out, people. Oh, it says I'm able to join. There it is. Oh, wait, this one. Oh, wait. 1 second, guys. I'm working on it. There we go. Okay. Dun-dun-dun-dun. So now we're bringing on the director of PPAC New Jersey, and they're going to be talking about why they decided to give 3 of our students scholarships and also give the opportunity of Pointe to them. And not only that, but we're also really, really excited to see what they've seen from their students. I know that one of the students, Valentina, is on here. She translates for them during the classes sometimes. So let me just bring her on here. And also, feel free to ask any questions. Paola is so adorable and such a beautiful soul. She's such a talented young dancer, and she definitely is an example to all of the students that we have in our program. We have so many little students that are such examples to everybody. It's so amazing. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I'm trying to add you. Still happening. Dun, dun, dun. I'm not sure which account you're on to add you to join in. Oh, I don't think it's that one. I'll try the other one. If anyone else would like to join the call, feel free to send a request, and then you can ask a question about the program. Oh, technical difficulties, I see. Oh, it could be internet problems. TheraBands, are you looking to collect? Good question. Oh, Coco, if you'd like to be added to the call, just send a little request and I'll add you. So Coco Reinhardt, you can see she just left a comment. She came down to Guatemala with Pride and Purity, which is one of the faith, it's an NGO that is focused on purity of heart, mind, and body. And they came down, and she is also a ballet dancer. And she just asked, how many TheraBands are you looking to collect? Okay, we are looking to collect 30 TheraBands for our girls, not only to have in the studios, but also to have to send home with them. Because our group of Ballet 3 girls are the girls that we're going to see. Which one of them we have evaluation, which one of the girls are ready to go on Pointe. You know, we have everything in our minds, but have to evaluate the children in a nice structured environment in person as well. And then we want to send them home with TheraBands, because TheraBands don't exist in the area of Guatemala where we live, and they're quite expensive, especially with the difference in currency. And so we're hoping to get all the donations to bring down so that the kids can continue training. Usually we use t-shirts or towels, which is different than a TheraBand, as you know. So any other questions, guys? Dun, 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 dun. No questions? Okay, we are bringing on another person. Woo, 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 woo. Oh yes, just woke up. I feel you. I actually woke up and I did my hair, and I don't know if it looks like I did it, but oh, I think it's connecting. Yes! Oh, and also, interesting fact, Paola's mom, Yvonne, who was just on the call with us, she is the reason why I teach ballet in the town where they live. Because I teach in the province of Sololá, Guatemala, and right now we're virtual, so we have teachers from all around the world. But within the province of Sololá, Guatemala, I have 3 different studios, and then I work with 2 orphanages as well. So I'm hitting all of those points, usually 6 days a week between those 4 places. And Yvonne was actually the one who came down to one of the places where I was living, where I was teaching, and asked if I would also teach in her hometown. And I love the town that they live in. All of the girls there have such a huge heart to learn and reach goals, and they're so disciplined, and it's a beautiful thing, because I feel like discipline is something that parents have to work really hard to teach and instill in a child, and ballet can just help expand that discipline that one might have, and it's beautiful. Okay. So we have founder and director of Peak Pack, which is Lori Michaels, and I think they have technical difficulties, so they might not be able to join us today. But if they're able to join, then we can have them on this call. I hope so, because this can only last an hour. Dun, dun, dun! Does anyone else have questions? Well, while we're waiting, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our Pointe Shoe Collection Campaign. We are collecting new and used Pointe shoes, TheraBands, and Pointe shoe accessories. And you know what that means. The ribbon, the elastic, the sewing kits, and the spacers, and the ouch pouches, gel or fabric. And we're also looking to have 5 new financial supporters this month of February to really make sure that we can continue our programming, paying for the rent, the electricity, the Wi-Fi, the Zoom, and all of the extra things that we need to bring costumes to the kids, get ourselves to the orphanages, teach the classes, and be the best program that we could possibly be, and also support our teachers well. And it's only possible with your support. So get the word out there and share it with all your friends, guys. Okay, here we go. It's working, I think. Connection has been made. Hi.
Hi, how are you, Christine? How are you?
Welcome, Lori. Thank you so much for being on this call, and I apologize for the technical difficulties, everybody, but we are good now.
Well, I wanted to show Paola that my view from my backyard in New Jersey. So not as fancy as Guatemala, but we got some trees and stuff happening back here from the storm and everything. So she looks nice and warm and cozy in Guatemala. And we're you see my hats on. Miss Nancy's probably shoveling out her car as we speak, and we have a lot of snow here in New Jersey. But I wanted to tell Paola especially that I'm so happy to see her and to watch the young ladies dance. And Christine, obviously it goes without saying what a wonderful job you're doing. And we're just so thrilled to be able to help in whatever way we can to provide this opportunity for the girls, and to hear Paola say how she likes to make people smile. She makes us smile, and it's such a big reason, as you know, why we all do this is to bring happiness and joy into the hearts of these young children, and to have them continue to bring that and share their talents and share their time and share their love with everybody. So we're with you, and we support your mission, and just again, so proud and so thrilled to be able to provide a little bit of assistance, especially during this time, and to extend our arms and our hearts and our ballet shoes. That's
yes.
Trying to. I know tonight the girls have a virtual fitting with us, with Miss Nancy and our partner studio store from Beyond the Bar. Danielle will be on the call. We appreciate that so much, that she's taking the time to so that they could properly get fit. That was another thing that Miss Nancy and I talked about. We didn't just want to send you can't just wear a pair of flip-flops if you want to dance, right?
Yes, dancers can attest to that.
We're going to bring the heavy hitters, and Danielle from Beyond the Bar is helping us to make sure, with her store manager, to get them fitted and to do the best that we can to provide safe shoes for them. And you provide such a safe environment, and with your instructors and the parents, we want to thank the parents. Paola's mom, especially today, that was so wonderful to see her mom so involved, and that's so important. The support from the parents and the families and the community at large. So we thank you, and I wanted to come on personally to say thank you to you, Christine, and we hope that more people can jump on and to continue to help support the arts and support these kids from all over the world, because we have to keep dance going, and we have to keep happiness, and that's in the eyes and in the hearts of our students, like Paola especially. And I saw Valentina, one of our students, has been watching, and she's been wonderful to help. My Spanish is not so bueno, so with the Spanish translations and stuff, and so we can continue to connect with students from all over the world. So thank you, Valentina, and thank you to all of our students who are at Peak Pack and join in this community effort to keep this going together.
Thank you so much. And just as you said, the whole goal of this for me is just to share the love of God with everyone, because that's intrinsically what we're made of, love, and that's what we need to continue to have the lenses of that on. And then when kids realize how amazing and beautiful they were created, then they just continue sharing that, admitting that in all the interactions they have. And especially as adults and leaders in the community, And with our own organization that has many children, it's so important to remember that in all of the interactions we have, and also when we're giving opportunities to other children, so that, for example, your students are learning from you and then they go on and become adults and do the same thing in whatever field they end up going into. So I want to thank you for creating these opportunities for the kids and for just reaching into yourself and sharing the love and also believing in them, and not just only love, but also tough love, and teaching discipline and responsibility, which is so important to grow a young individual.
Well, thank you. Thank you. We feel the same. Thank you. It's a joy for us. It's a thrill for us. We're just happy to.
Oh, sorry, there are motorcycles going by. It's getting noisy.
They want to join ballet class. Ballet on.
They want to join ballet. I also wanted to just ask why two things. One, why you decided to offer the opportunities to our 3 students, and second, sorry, it's really, okay, let's start with that one.
Well, actually, this is part of what we have done with Reach Out, with Peak Performing Arts Center for a long time. Personally for me, has always been a big part of giving back. And Nancy brought to my attention you and Transformation Ballet, and really her and her husband joined on personally, and came to me with wanting to help and wanting to do more, and brought to my attention the wonderful work you guys were doing. And she's really been spearheading the efforts here, and really she's our director. Much like you can understand the roles and responsibilities of what goes into that, and it's so much more than just teaching the art of dance. And I give her a lot of credit for all of these extra efforts that are going on. And I jumped on as obviously the person who is running Peak Pack, and I'm a teacher myself, and my heart is with helping the kids. So she brought it to my attention, and I was happy to find out more. And I love what you're doing, and I love what your students, and just again, I can't stress enough today, even just Paola, like that interview, I wanted to squeeze her cheeks. She's so cute, so honest. And we have students just like that at our studio, and to be able to provide kids in New Jersey and then all the way in Guatemala, and to connect them and to have them create a family together, and to understand that we're all in this together, and to teach.
Yes.
That's most important. And I think that's where progress is going to be made, and where change is going to be made. It's going to come from these kids. They're not only the work that they put into, but the love that they have for dance, the respect that they have for each other, and just that willingness and openness to connect with each other and continue to bring dance and share these experiences with the world.
Yes, thank you so much. And so this actually segues into my second question, which has to do with the population of your students. You have a lot of Guatemalan students in your ballet program that Nancy's the director of. And I know that you also provide opportunities for students who come from families that might not be able to provide the opportunity of dance if it weren't for a space where they also, how do you say this? For a space where you can accept students and have opportunities for those who might not be able to afford dance always. Well, if you want to answer that question, that was horribly asked.
I think what you're just trying to say, Christine, is we have a center, and with everything going on, for a long couple of months, we were forced to close that center, and we had to adapt. And go to virtual learning, which proved to be even a more effective form of education for us, and a learning, another learning tool for the kids. But our center is comprised of many different people, different ages, different styles of dance, music, fitness, performing arts. But I think it comes down to the fact that everyone is special and everyone matters, and we try to create an experience for them that fits and that they would like to continue. And some of them grow up and become professionals. Some of them grow up and become teachers, directors, like you, like Nancy, move on and continue to spread the love and spread the joy of dance. So we treat everyone, and try to provide that opportunity as best as we can. And it's a team effort, and it's a collaborative effort. It's a collective with us. So we're so very pleased to be able to meet people like you and who believe in and share in our message and share in our goals of reaching out together. And that's what it comes down to.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Well, I want to thank you so much for your time, and thank you for joining us on the motorcycles are going by. Thank you for joining us.
Come back outside and do some more shoveling. And Nancy's going to shovel out. She has to teach today.
I'm sorry, I can't actually hear what you're saying. 1 second. Okay, one more time. What?
No, I said it's all right. The motorcycles can drive by. Nancy and I have to get back outside, keep shoveling out our cars so we can make it back to the studio. A lot of snow.
Thank you so much for your time. God bless, and thank you for the opportunity that you are giving to my students, and also as a sister studio, that means that your program is also allowing my students to participate. I think all of my ballet 3 students participated over our vacation in your classes virtually, and that was just amazing. And if anyone is interested in becoming a sister studio, it means that you are financially supporting our dance program, and we also allow the kids to take joint classes, and also there's a pen pal opportunity, and it's just an amazing thing to see these little kids learn about the different cultures, and in that learning about themselves and growing together, because sometimes it's very easy, especially for children in a developed country, to look at a developing country and think, oh, they're just poor, or they don't have as much education, and they might have, even though they might have a lower education level or not as much economic, not as much income, it does not mean that they're any less than your child or who you are. So it really shows the kids that no matter where you're from, we're all the same, and that we can all grow together. And I love that, because I remember when I learned that as a young child, because my parents always instilled that in me, and it's something that I really try to teach my students, and also my students from Guatemala, that just because you're from here, sometimes people might think, oh, I'm from whatever country that's a developing country, and they might think, oh, I want to go to the United States. And I'm like, that's so fine. You know, I'm raised in the United States, I was born in the United States, but also you can travel wherever you want, but where you're from never means that you're lesser than anybody. That's what I'm trying to say. And so I want to thank you for also having that mentality. It doesn't, that we are all created equally and equally loved, and we just need to really respect everybody and know that we're here to raise others up from wherever we are at.
Exactly. Very well said, Christine. Well, we're here with you, and we encourage everybody to jump on this and get some pointe shoes and keep dancing. Thank you so much for having us be a part of your family, and we'll see you very soon for the pointe shoes.
See you soon. Yeah, tonight. See ya.
Thank you.
Well, I want to thank every single person who was on this call, who jumped in and out, who made it onto here, and I would just like to wish you all a blessed rest of your Thursday. And if you're interested in sending pointe shoes, TheraBands, or pointe accessories, DM me here at the Transformación Ballet Instagram account. If you're interested in becoming a sister studio, you can DM me or send an email, and not only support us financially so we can continue doing the amazing work that we're doing, but also join the programs and have the kids learn from each other and with each other. Thank you so much again to Paola, who joined us, and for everyone who asked a question. God bless. Bye.